FM. We're joined now by Fred McRae, the man behind Fred Fest. How's it going today, sir?
Well, it's absolutely awesome today.
Yeah.
Like every other day down at Fred Fest. We always have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, you've had a few weeks to sort of breathe after
we're caught our breath now and the yard's cleaned up. But I should mention right now, that's a good time. Last year I bragged about being able to put all the garbage from the campground in a coffee cup. This year you wouldn't have needed a cup.
Wow.
So
incredible.
Absolutely no garbage out. None.
That's amazing. That's awesome to
amazing.
hear. Everyone's really respectful. They have a good time, but then they clean up after themselves.
And I really appreciate the way people respect the property and look after it like it's their own. And come on down and have a great time at Fred Fest. That's the advertisement, so that's what they do. So I should just throw a little bit of a plug out there for people, because I keep forgetting all the time that there's first-time listeners that don't know what Fred Fest is.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's
so
talk
I should
about
just give you a little rundown on a little music festival we have in my backyard down at the Viewpoint. And our goal is to raise some positive cash for the community every year. Mm-hmm. And so, a combination of sponsors and a lot of hard work, we pull it off. And this year we did very well, too. We raised our money for the hospital auxiliary that we'd set out to do. And we'll go through that in a minute here. But
yeah.
Fred's being generous when he uses the term backyard.
I was going to say,
it is one of the most gorgeous properties I've ever been on. It's like a forest. There's trees, the lookout, this isn't your average backyard.
It's a bit of a liberal backyard. It's fair size.
Well said.
Yeah. But there's a few people that I just can't let get away. And first, before I forget, I got to throw a plug out here for Chris Walker, Moose FM. I heard his plug he put on the radio about 10 days or a week after Fred Fest. It made me want to go to Fred Fest.
There you go.
So thanks, Chris, for that. Chris. But Michelle and Dave Jeffers put a lot of energy into it. My family, Arlie and Kyle and their families, Telsa and Shannon. My sister Barbara and my niece Ursula come up every year from Grand Prairie to do our merch tent and our Fred Fest stuff,
So it's really a family affair for you.
Well, it is. It's getting that way, yeah.
Yep.
And then, of course, there's a few people like Sound in Town, Russ. I mean, you can't have a music festival without Russ.
Nope.
And Moose FM, you got to let people know what you're doing or they won't show up. Pioneer Rentals. Green for Life, United Rentals, PCR, NVT. These are the guys that throw the backbone into it. They bring the equipment, make it all happen. And it's all perfect. And then we got to get into that fundraiser, because it was fun this year. We set out to raise like $21,000 for the hospital auxiliary to buy 3 wheelchairs. Mm-hmm. We ended up with $22,555.
Incredible.
So that was job well done on my behalf, I thought. I'll take credit for that one. And then we got to thank Brian Baldry for stepping up at the last week there at my auctioneer. I was running around down there without an auctioneer for a few days, but Brian stepped up and did an absolute beautiful job. And then another little situation, the Steve Milner Foundation thing, and Steve's having a tough go right now.
Yeah.
That showed up on our plate there just right in short notice. So I built up a set of cornhole boards, put the poster from Fred Fest on them, and they were very popular. They sold very well, and we did manage to raise over $5,000 for Steve.
Awesome.
And that was a combination of, even my shuttle drivers, like my shuttle service, the drivers in the backyard, they were donating their tips.
Yeah.
And then Marsha Trucka stepped up and said, okay, well, we'll match their tips. So there was another $1,000.
Wow.
And then the table and everything. But it all worked out really well.
Awesome.
And then our live auction, I got to thank the donors for the live auction. Brian Solomon for building his birdhouse, and Fred Fest for donating one of my park tables, Brent Donis for a print. And then Tammy and I donated one of the bigger tables, and Progressive Auctions for the guitar, and Arctic Spa, that barbecue they donated turned out to be quite an article, but And then Kyle McRae and Shannon Chappell and Melissa and Shane Ford and Melissa and Kyle made pictures themselves. They each bought 2 of the articles at the live auction, but that was very well received and very well done. So we got to... We got a couple more hotels I got to thank.
Sure.
Is the hotels, Radisson, Home to Suites, Ramada, the Microtel. You know, if these guys all pitched in, helped out, and made it all happen. And Ace Instruments showed up in the last week with their radar, their, what do you call it? It runs off the sun
don't look
anyway.
at me, Fred, I would
Solar power generator
There you
station.
go.
Yeah, and then they topped that up with serving hot, cold water to everybody all day Saturday. They had a
Nice.
big trough of ice there full
Yeah.
of water, handing out water bottles to everybody, and we needed them because it was hot on Saturday.
Yeah, yeah.
And Travis Dion and his wife, they ran that solar panel thing. They took that on as a personal vengeance. They were there all the time. They made sure that thing worked perfect. So I can't thank those guys enough. And then I got 2 or 3 sponsors like Silver Bullet Trucking and Fraction and First Choice Insurance. Those guys just jump out of the box at BAM.
Yeah.
They're more than generous every year. So I got to throw one in for them.
Sure.
The rest of my sponsors, I'm going to go around and thank them personally.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't have room or time on space on here to do that all. And now we got to talk a little bit about next year.
Always. I think Emma
Everybody's
was saying,
wondering.
people were asking you as they were leaving
Yeah,
this year.
people
so
were
next
asking.
year,
When,
got tickets yet?
I don't have tickets,
Yeah.
and I do have dates. It's August 21, 22 next year. We're going to
Okay.
stick with the Friday evening
Nice.
and the Saturday.
Yeah.
Arlie is working his guts out as we speak, trying to find us some music, but we haven't really secured anything new, but we do have lots of interest out there, so we're going to come up with a really good show. I can guarantee
Awesome.
you that.
Awesome.
And of course, Kyle McCurney, he's
I was
coming
gonna
back.
say, Kyle will be there, I'm
Kyle will be there. You can't get rid of Kyle because Fred Fest is his namesake.
sure. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm still just kind of in awe how this all came down and the quality of the show. I mean, I don't know if either one of you got down there, but man, I tell you, the quality we had this year, the entertainment was just unbelievable. Like people
Awesome.
were just sitting back and staring at it. They thought, "Wow, where'd these guys come from?" But
Yeah,
yeah, they're not that far away.
I had heard about it all summer.
Yeah.
All summer, I'd be at a different event. People would be like, "Are you going to be at Fred Fest? Are you going to Fred Fest?" I'm like, "Yes, I'll go to Fred Fest." And then I stayed way past when I was supposed to because it was so good.
Well, there
I
you
just
go.
I sat on the hill, chilled. It was great.
There you go. You get
Nice.
trapped at Fred Fest.
Yeah.
But I got to say, like, I mean, it's our effort from the whole community aspect of things is catching on as well, and people are stepping up to the plate now and wanting to help with Fred Fest. So
Absolutely.
that makes it a lot easier on my behalf. So I really appreciate all the sponsors and everybody that buys a ticket for Fred Fest. That
Yeah.
all helps, eh?
Absolutely.
And as far as I know, I'll be back in the spring.
I was going to say, next time you're back, you can tell us where we can get tickets and
Oh,
start
I'm
talking
sure
about
that
who will be there.
I'm sure in the next while here, Christmas time for sure, you'll know who's going to be at Fred
There
Fest.
you go. Okay.
And
Well, we'll
get-
have you back soon, Fred, to talk about that. As always, nice to have you here. Thanks for talking with us today, sir.